stop this overbilling and bill only on the actual meter readings is definitely a win for the consumers, and I'm very happy with it.
Apollo, thank you for joining us for this quick interview tonight here. Apollo Mboya, lawyer and former chief executive at the Law Society of Kenya, saying this is a win-win for both the consumer and the supplier. Story will continue following up on for you, and of course getting your reactions on social media and beyond on what this will mean for you as a consumer of electricity in the country. Now, a new bill is in the offing to restrict foreigners from bidding for contracts worth less than 1 million shillings. The move by Mathira legislator seeks to tame what he terms as a Chinese invasion in the country, with the Chinese nationals taking up jobs that be done by Kenyans. And as Jeff Kirui now reports, this is coming at a time when President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected to lead a delegation of horticultural farmers and traders to China in November this year for the first Shanghai Import Expo, during which a number of trade deals will be negotiated and sealed.
Debt, the standard gauge railway and cheap products is what Kenyans have lately come to associate with the Chinese. A section of members of parliament are now adding their voice to the debate in what some of them term as an invasion of Chinese into Kenyan market.
They are coming and registering companies here and take the jobs that are meant for the local people. They are even bringing foodstuff. They are importing chicken. They bring that is frozen for 1 year. They bring eggs. They bring fish.
What kind of a skill is needed in hawking that a Kenyan cannot do? Ya kwamba siku hizi tunaona hata Mchina anachoma mahindi huku Nairobi.
President Uhuru Kenyatta is on record admitting that foreign companies are choking local industries, with the admission that fish imports were somehow finding their way into the Kenyan market.
Jameni, tunatoa samaki kutoka China na wenzetu hapa. Hata kama finance bill imepita, you think out of the box. Tunaweza kusema hiyo samaki ambayo imefika ni mbaya. Na unaifungia. Kuna njia nyingi serikali inaweza kufanya kazi.
It is not just goods but services as well, as members of parliament decry the insurgence of Chinese who are being permitted to take up jobs that Kenyans can do. Mathira MP Rigathi Gachagua has written to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, seeking assistance in drafting amendments to the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015. Gachagua proposes changes to procurement laws to favor local firms that have been sidelined in mega infrastructural projects by the government, by ensuring that tenders and contracts less than 1 billion shillings are strictly awarded to local firms, unless in a situation where local industries lack capacity.
If we don't protect the local capacity and we allow the Chinese to kill the local capacity, they are quoting laws so that our people cannot compete. In another 10 years, when the entire local capacity is entirely destroyed, they will come back now and raise the prices. And there is nothing we shall do because we shall have no capacity.
In May this year, a seemingly infuriated Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i raised concern over the number of foreigners being issued with work permits to undertake jobs that can easily be done by locals.
These things really annoy me. Let me tell you the truth. These things really annoy me. We cannot work. No, this is what we must do to sort out our country. I'm telling you, General. He keep to me about where is that fellow? Who was here? Where?
Yes, sir.
These are things I want you to look at. Watch him, Mchezo bwana. Mimi, I don't like these kind of things.
Yes, sir.
Where, how many Kenyans can work at construction site?
Attention shifting to the Immigration Department as MPs recommend a raft of measures to curb the influx of foreigners who take up jobs that can be handled by locals.
Let us do an audit of all the Chinese in this country. Let's come round them up in Kasarani and look at their visas, so that we know who is here illegally and who is not. So that those who are here, who are doing things that cannot be done by Kenyans, can remain. Those who are here, who are doing manual jobs, who are selling, are here, they are even roasting maize in Isili. We round them up, all of them, at Kasarani Stadium. One big meeting of all Chinese with their documents. We look at them one by one. Those who are here,